Well, we were given a really nice treat this week. SAKAMOTO Days, Episode 6. Introduction to new characters, actually two of them. So, Mashiko as well as Peepsuke. One of them being a hitman as well as his pet bird that helps him. And it's kind of cute. They have like this little communication system. Of course, Mashiko's kind of like a very dumb-hearted person, but has a perfectly good heart, which we kind of get to see. He actually is homeless at the moment, and he's lost his job. He's trying to get into the money pot for the whole SAKAMOTO hitman thing. He's spending all of his money apparently to feed his bird, and he can't get quite full because he's having to buy very cheap food, part of the plan. Anyway, everything goes into him showing up to SAKAMOTO's, and this is where they kind of trick him. So he's there for SAKAMOTO, and they're like, oh, everywhere is called SAKAMOTO's, you know, it could be anyone, anywhere. That is where Shin and SAKAMOTO have to keep up with this lie. And he like kind of goes on after all this with his own life, but he is given food beforehand because the man is homeless, of course. So he begs, goes back to his little tent house, and that's where he gets to see this paintball flyer. So the whole gimmick for this episode was SAKAMOTO as well as Shin were planning to go to this paintball tournament that the town was having to win the money and put the money into the shop to get these improvements. Bulletproof glass as well as other things just to make the store look better and safer. Now, this is where things kind of get crazy. So, their team was made. This is where Mashiko comes in last minute, begging to get in, and they're like, no, you can't get in. You have to have a team of 2 or more, up to 5 players. And that's where he begs SAKAMOTO and Shin to join their team, and they go with it. Okay, things are looking good. They had some chemistry, and Lou ruins it all for him. She says SAKAMOTO's full name. They already thought they had him fooled, but the thing is, the man is stupid, and that's where he understood the assignment. He did turn. So we get to find out during this big sniper battle that he has a pretty good trick up his hands. So, great sniper. His bird does help him during the whole entire thing. They don't talk about it, which I thought was kind of a downer, because he is being fed some type of information. But his gimmick is he has bullets that bounce multiple times. I believe it's like up to 3 times. But it really makes the difference. He kept having bullets that would graze SAKAMOTO. And it's insane because SAKAMOTO hasn't came this close to being shot in like any of these episodes so far, and this man has always came so close. This is where everything kind of leads up. Of course, Mashiko, he kind of has this, he's crying, he's upset. He doesn't really want to kill him, but at the same time, he wants to prove everyone else wrong. Because they always thought he was nothing, and he was only good at one thing, and that is being a sniper. Now, Shin could overhear his thoughts as we're like in this final stand type deal, and that's where Shin is like, hey, you don't have to do it for anyone. You know who you have to prove? Yourself. That's what you should be doing. He yells it so loud, his ears start to hurt, and that's where we get to know Shin's power works whenever people start getting spooked, and yeah, things go down. SAKAMOTO finally gets the location, and this is where one little pebble destroys this man's entire rifle, and then his rifle blows up right in front of him. After this, we clearly get to see that they beat the dude up. I thought his bird got beat up, but it turns out that the bird just has some face paint. So people's okay. Yeah, he's got like a little bit of red paint going on. I thought that was like, dang, they gave the bird a black eye? No, they didn't do that, I don't think. Anyway, they won the prize, and they were nice enough to to actually give him his prize as well. But in credits go, we get some like after stuff. Nothing crazy, just some tidbits of fun. So their prize kind of didn't go anywhere. They really got nothing, and he got nothing. All due to them destroying the city, which was really him with his bullets. And well, we do get a Valentine's Day story to go with it all to kind of end it off. I'm probably not going to caption this. Basically, SAKAMOTO was super shy around his wife and everything else. It's history. It was an amazing episode, and I hope to see some more between this character, or two characters. I don't know. I think they're special. So, Mashiko and Pupsuki. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. Trying my best. Learning. Having to look. But hey, take some effort. Anyway, let's get straight to the rating. Nice, wonderful 8.6. This series is definitely worth the watch. Continuing on every episode. Super excited. I'm not watching the Netflix version because I boycott $10 per house, like different household. No, I'm a part of the same household. Making me pay more. Screw it. We're not doing that. Question of the day. How did you feel about the SAKAMOTO love story? I mean, I think this is the same one being retold. I don't know why we're adding it, but I guess it's Valentine's Day. I don't think this is an actual canon thing that happened like at the same time. I think it's just kind of thrown in there special. Anyway, hope you stay safe, and until next time, peace out, guys.